This is the Third Frame Podcast with your hosts, me, Michael.
My name is Jeb.
That speaks for itself. How you been, Derrian?
Been alright, man. What the fuck is the holiday coming up?
Labor Day?
You got soft hands, brother. You got soft
I don't
hands.
even think my calendar shows it. But yeah, sure. Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Woo!
A 3-day weekend for me and a 4-day weekend for you.
Yeah, bro. What do people do on Labor Day? Not labor.
Be hungover.
They not labor. What are you doing this Labor Day weekend?
I don't have any plans. I don't know. We'll find out. Probably drinking. What about you?
Yeah. Probably drinking.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man. It'll be fun.
It will be fun. I'm always down for a 3-day weekend. I don't care how they're spaced out throughout the year. I mean, I got President's Day off in February. I got 4th of July off. I got maybe one other. So, 3-day weekends, 4-day weekends, always welcome in my house.
You know one thing about me? I don't remember holidays other than like the main key ones.
Huh?
Valentine's Day.
What are some weird holidays in the UK that Americans would find weird here?
So the first Monday and the last Monday of May are called May Days, and we get them off in England typically because before you could holiday abroad and everything, they picked out those 2 days and said this is when the weather in England's probably the nicest. So it's basically our Labour Days. We have 2 in 1 month. The one I think Americans find weird is Bonfire Night on the it's the 5th of November. Is when a man called Guy Fawkes tried to blow up our Parliament building.
Oh, Guy Fawkes.
Guy Fawkes.
Anonymous.
Yeah. But that's who they're last after.
V for Vendetta.
Yeah. The Guy Fawkes mask. He tried to blow up Parliament, and so every year we celebrate by throwing a load of fireworks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I have an angry dog that doesn't like Guy Fawkes here.
That's an obscure reason to light fireworks.
Yeah, what is it? Here in Vegas, you can't light fireworks all year, whereas in England, you can light them 24/7.
Damn. I think Pahrump you can light fireworks.
Is Pahrump dry? No, wetter? More moist? How do you say
No
it?
fucking
Less
idea.
Dry?
Humid. Muggy.
I doubt it's humid.
No, it's not.
Let's find out.
Yeah, man. Let's go to Pahrump.
Alright, we're in the car. Turn the engine on.
Oh.
Have you ever played rugby?
Sounds pretty good like a moped.
Oh.
Vespa going through the streets of Rome.
I've never been on a moped.
You never been on a moped?
No.
Ah, pretty fun.
I've been on a motorcycle. Oh, funny story. My dad was teaching me how to drive a motorcycle.
Geared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a motorcycle. I had a dirt bike.
Oh, yeah.
We're going down the street in front of our neighborhood, like in our neighborhood, and my dad just fucking hits the gas, and the gear gets stuck.
Ooh.
He can't stop. He pretty much beelines it towards a tree, and then the fucking motorcycle goes up the tree.
Jesus.
And he tries to hop off, but his hand stays on. Dude fucking dislocates his shoulder trying to hold on to the bike.
Jesus.
And yeah, man, I remember that a lot.
I used to have a moped when I was 16 in England because you can have a moped at 16 in England and you can't drive till you're 17. So I had a moped for a year. And you have to do CBT, which is compulsory basic training.
No, I thought you had to do a drug.
Call me experienced.
Yeah. DMT with Joe Rogan.
CBT.
But it was alright. They taught you very basics. Obviously, driving a moped doesn't have gears, but they did also teach you if you have any gears. But they were like, the first thing you should do is if anything is ever in trouble, is hand off the throttle. So that's the fatal mistake your dad made.
Yeah, he whiskey throttled it. That's what it's called.
I do find motorbike gears weird because it's first gear is down and second gear is up, but in between them you have neutral. So how do you not just accidentally hit it in neutral? Do you have to hit twice, or do you have to just give it a harder push?
I don't remember. It's been so long. I was in the 7th grade, so I was like, how old are you?
Year 8, 13?
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's year 8 UK, 7th grade America.
No, 13.
But
Because you're 14 when you go to 9th grade.
yeah. And that 9th grade is high school.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. 14 to 15.
14?
Yeah, okay. Matches.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever.
That's right. But motorbikes. Do you drive a motorbike? Ride a motorbike, should I say? Do you have gears? Because cars aren't geared in America, I was wondering, are the bikes geared as well?
Yeah, bikes.
Yeah, they got to be geared.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know. I prefer driving a manual car so much. But
Damn.
I'm an auto boy now.
Not me, man. I like to have one hand on the wheel and one hand.
Careful.
On my passenger's leg.
Okay.
Baba Booey.
So let's get to it. Michael and I have a hot topic.
A gripe. What grinds our gears?
A big problem we stumbled upon. Well, not stumbled upon. We've always just had this problem.
Yeah.
And
so are you. You're having this problem,
and
no
that's
doubt.
ticket prices.
Ticket prices.
For your favorite events, your sporting events, your music events, mainly your music events. Why is it so expensive?
No, I would say sporting events and something.
Why is it getting so expensive, man? I remember seeing tickets being images of tickets from the 70s where people paid
$3 or something.
Yeah, or $10 for a fucking 4-hour concert with Metallica. So I don't know, not Metallica, but AC/DC or some bullshit.
I don't know if you noticed, but half the shows. No, when we went to the punk rock museum here in Vegas, and half the posters on the walls are literally just no charge entry, free entry,
bruh,
just to get you in the door.
And so this is what grinds my gears. All right, we got the old generation telling young people, hey, get a house, get this, get that.
Stop having avocado toast and lattes.
At your age, I had kids, 7 houses, a boat, and I paid for my mom's house.
And we used to be able to say the N-word back then.
Ticket prices were 5 cents.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Look at ticket prices now. Travis Scott recently launched his sale for his Circus Maximus tour. I think the average, the lowest ticket price is $300.
$300,
and that's not even resale. $300. Imagine that, from going from $5 back in the day, $10, $15.
What venue is that?
To now $300. The MGM Grand Garden Arena.
How many people does that hold? Roughly
15.
1,500. All right, so 1,500 times 3 though. That's
no, not 1,500.
15,000.
I think
15,000. We were briefly talking before the podcast. I get that the bigger the artist, the more they're gonna sell out, right? All the bigger shows they're gonna sell, more seats they're gonna fill. But for that case, the fact that you're selling more seats, your ticket prices should be on the cheaper side, you know. And I get demand, but I hate how people just swallow it and be like, "Oh, it's just the way it is."
It holds 16,800 seats.
The MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Yep. And listen, man, I think part of the problem is these recent Beyonce tours, Drake tours, and Taylor Swift tours. I think they know that they're gonna sell out, So they might as well just fucking max the fucking ticket price out because someone's gonna fucking buy them.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't follow it too closely, but I know when Taylor Swift released her tickets, they were expensive, and then the resale was even.
And what the hell happened with that whole thing of like her going to court or like people going to court against fucking
Ticketmaster?
Live Nation?
Yeah,
Ticketmaster?
one of them.
I think they're the same company.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Ticketmaster fucking owns everything.
That's so fucking ridiculous, man. Just let the people go to concerts they want to without having to put a fucking mortgage down.
And it's not just the bigger artists, right? So here in Vegas, the Brooklyn Bowl is a local venue. It holds what? Few hundred, maybe 1,000.
Yeah, probably like 1,000 at max capacity, honestly.
But it's like not seated, it's all stand in. Sum 41, Bowling for Soup, who else? Plain White Tees are playing there one night, right? So we both saw that. We're like, oh shit, let's fucking get tickets. Like, what a fucking line up for the Brooklyn Bowl. So they're sold out, right? But then you can buy it on resale for 150, I saw.
Yeah, they're like 142 minimum. And part of the problem with that is we live in a big tourist area. I feel like if that concert was held in, I don't fucking know, Sacramento,
Yeah.
fucking Idaho or fucking Minnesota, the tickets would be $11.
And also, a lot of bands don't come in because the Strip wants their shows filled up, wants the Soleil's, the residencies filled up, rather than having bands come to town for one night.
Yeah.
So you don't get a lot of bands, and the bands that do come are often, tourists buy up the tickets.
Yeah, man, it's not fair, man.
And I'm not even against tourists buying tickets, but I'm against them cunts that buy tickets and then resell.
To resell. And they're probably not even, they don't even live in
Oh yeah, of course they don't. They just fucking bought whatever. And that's the problem. So my opinion is that if you buy, because people are just buying these tickets for $100 and then they're tripling the price.
Michael wants resellers to die.
No, I don't. No, but I want resale to be capped. It's so fucking easy to put a cap in it. You say, okay, you can charge 25% higher than the original ticket price.
That means you got to go against sites like Vivid Seats, SeatGeek, StubHub,
but
TickPick.
But, does no one see the problem that you... Okay, so you're an artist, right? Say you're just selling out 1,000 seats at a time, but you're, pretty big. And 1,000 is just for the maths. They're $100 each. Are you selling... people are clearly just going to buy them for, buy 3 or 4 seats for 500 and then resell them all for 500 each and then make a huge profit on that. That shit like that has to be capped.
Yeah, man. It's just unjust. It's unfair.
Also, I mean, I know it's not the artist's fault, but I do hate when the artists come out and just sort of shrug their shoulders and say, oh, well, that's the price.
Shout out Jonas Brothers for keeping their tickets reasonably low at $45.
Also, a lot of tickets left. Which is weird, because,
Hey, man. People fuck with the Jonas Brothers.
Caliucci.
Oh, Caliucci's is going to be here.
70.
Hey, man. But see, she's at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. I mean, these are also resale prices. So
but, 73 resale price versus what you were saying for Travis Scott, which is what, 300 from the start?
And I get that he's the bigger artist. Sure. But, come on, bro. Just from the get-go to sell them at that price?
I could beat him in a rap battle.
Yeah, at this point, I don't really think Travis Scott's rapping right now.
What do you think he's doing?
I don't know. He does fucking I can't even I can't even mimic it, but
experiences.
It's yeah. He's just getting very artsy with his music, so it's not even rap, I feel, at this point.
Fair enough. I don't know, it just you're pricing people out, and a lot of music, and more so from maybe a rock point of view. No, a rap point of view as well. That's all working class roots music. So you're pricing people who grew up with it, who are actually the ones they're singing or rapping about and everything. You're pricing those out of seeing them. And tickets, all that is so easy just to say, hey, fine, a cap on how much you could do it. Even if they're hey, you can only charge double the price. At least there's something that would stop them going further. Because if people can get away with charging, I don't know, like 1.5 times the price, guess what somebody else will do? They'll buy it and they'll charge it 1.7 times. It's just going to go up. Like, if there's no cap, there's no stopping it.
Yeah, and it's just so wild because if you just think about it, the average, I don't know, I want to say a festival ticket's around $400, $500.
Yeah.
Dude, you're really paying $500 to see one artist when you could go to a festival and just see 17.
And discover new music at the same time. I don't know, just fucking...
Shit pisses me off.
Shit pisses me off.
Let me go to a show, enjoy myself. So that's why it's like, at this point, I'm just going to go to like newer artist shows.
Maybe we should start our own...
Live Nation.
Yeah.
And just call it a Live Nation.
Or no, call it Cheap Nation.
Oh.
And we charge people the price of the tickets, plus like $10. So that we keep the site running. But that's it. No resale tickets on it.
We'll call it Semi-Profit Nation.
Or no, we sell resale tickets on it. But we steal the people that are reselling the tickets' profits. What are they going to do? We put it in the terms and conditions. They're not going to fucking read it. So just get back at resellers. That's all I'm
Michael wants all resellers to drown.
Are you a reseller? Try your toaster in the bathtub. But like, that's the thing. Hey, you might have resold a ticket at one point. You might have got a bit of profit on, but I'm pretty sure most regular people that resell tickets either sell them at the same price or maybe a bit cheaper because they just want them gone. People that are like, I don't want to say professionally, but people that are like genuinely doing it time after time, just buying fucking tickets to concerts they're never going to go to in a million years and reselling them, should bathe with their toaster.
I bought a fucking ticket off of StubHub once. This is why I won't ever use StubHub ever again. So I bought a ticket to Baby Keem, and the seller was in charge of sending me the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
They sent me the ticket for the Brooklyn Bowl.
Yeah.
But it was the Brooklyn Bowl in fucking like New Jersey. Like the date was completely off and all that shit, and StubHub was just still chilling with it.
Nice.
And this was the actual day of the show, like an hour before the show opened. Jesus. So I called StubHub. I was sitting on the curb, literally like, damn, I'm about to miss this show. And it's not even my fault. StubHub doesn't even have like backup tickets or anything. They can't throw me a bone and just like buy someone else's ticket for me. They're like, yeah, you're kind of fucked.
But that's my point about the whole reseller thing, is they like, give me money and I don't care.
Yeah.
Give me so much more than the concert's worth. And I'm like, I'd like to think I'm a big advocate of buy an experience over something material. So like, okay, I would rather pay a bit more and go to a concert than, I don't know, pay fucking $200 for a pair of jeans. But I still don't want to pay like, because there are people in that crowd that might pay like $75 and you've paid like $200. That ain't fucking fair for the same experience.
Yeah.
I hate resellers specifically. I like obviously hate like high ticket prices because again, we're starting to mention these every podcast, but Blink-182, when they did their reunion tour crap, I looked into it and I was like, no, I'm not paying $170 to go see them. Because I wouldn't go on my own, so I'm probably paying, like $340 or something. It's not fucking worth it.
I think,
that's
honestly,
too expensive.
Thinking out loud here, part of the problem might be that we live in a tourist...
We live in a society.
A city.
Well, again, I just think Vegas specifically, like especially on the Strip, because the Brooklyn Bowl is on the Strip, and outside of the Brooklyn Bowl, what other local venues are there?
R.I.P. Bunkhouse.
But like, so the Strip is going to be like, oh no, we want you to come see the shows that we've paid for. So they paid to have Cirque du Soleil, they paid to have Adele. They want you to see them. They don't give a shit about.
Come see Adele.
That's why loads of bands skip out on us. But I am surprised like loads of bands don't work out and go to like, Prim on the fucking border and like, hey, come see us.
It's so funny because 10 years ago, if you would ask me, oh, you want to go see this artist that's popular? I'd have been like, yeah, but they're not coming to Vegas because they never come to Vegas. Now everyone comes to Vegas, but ticket prices are $7,000. So
must be nice to be rich.
Let me just cry more. You know what? We turned on this podcast and we're like, you know what? We're going to start recording our cries. And I'm crying now.
We're both crying.
This makes me angry.
Does it make you angry though? Should we form an alliance and go around killing ticket sellers? Resellers.
Not killing. We can swallow them.
I think that's significantly harder.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Well, you swallow them as well.
We're swallowing them whole.
Okay. Well, you go first. You demonstrate how that's done.
Yeah, we're doing them a favor, actually.
Yeah. I know. But the thing is, so now it's concerts and festivals, but sooner or later it'll be everything. Like, because I don't know, I like genuinely don't know the reselling for like sports in America, and I'm not too sure about the sports in England, but like ticket prices for the Premier League specifically, which is obviously like really well watched, but like these places have 60,000, like 25,000, 40,000 seater stadiums. Why am I fucking paying like 70 quid, which is probably about $85 for 90 minutes effectively to support a team that I do care about? And I was at the Emirates once, which is Arsenal Stadium. Mm-hmm. I think I paid about 60 quid, so maybe like $70, which isn't too bad, but again, for 90 minutes, like versus how many games they play a season, which is like for anywhere from 40 to 60. It shouldn't be that much for a 60,000 seat stadium that's seeing people almost every week. The people that were next to me were clearly tourists. Okay, fine. Like, it's a big thing in England that a lot of stadiums don't want tourists because they don't know the chants, they don't really support the team very well, you know. But fair enough, they paid probably the same price that I did, you know, whatever. They left at half time because I'm pretty sure they didn't understand how football worked. And so half time comes, they go. Okay, maybe they just like people go for half time inside, they go to the toilet, they get a snack, they get a drink, whatever. They never return for the second half. And the second half is where Arsenal score most of their goals that game. And like, that's what I mean. Like, there's people that probably are paying through the nose for certain things to see the main eyes that don't care about support, or just see a support eyes or something. It's just, why go if you don't care that much? If you don't understand football, I don't know what's the attraction to go see it.
Hey, it's a pastime. You gotta go, like, you know, this is what the locals do.
Yeah, but the locals will go, like, if you want to see a football match, right? You want, like, I don't care about football, I want to see a football match. Go to, like, a local stadium, like a small stadium. Like, Leighton Orient is, I don't know, 10 minutes on the underground away from there. The tickets are significantly cheaper and you'll see a football game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. To get back onto artists, also, you can't tell me it's inflation. Like, no fucking way. You guys are hiking up prices to get more kickback, like more of the profit. Bro, stop.
Well, it's like,
You're not. Inflation isn't affecting you.
it's like car dealerships.
You're a billionaire.
Post-COVID, they're like, oh, we just have to charge more. No, you fucking don't. Charge me less. Everyone has less money now.
You're a $1 billion company working for a billion fucking millionaire artists. Like, y'all are better off. Why the fuck are you making the little guy pay fucking $500,000?
Also, they'll be like, oh, it's inflation, and then record profits.
Shut the fuck up. Just like gas stations. Let me, bro, let me fight corporate America and just artists in general and companies.
I just love that whole thing where people are like, oh, we have to match inflation. One, you don't match wages with inflation, and two, if you're having profit, you don't need to match fucking prices to inflation.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you know your fucking concert's gonna sell out, why is that your whole reasoning? Oh, it's to prevent fucking it's selling out. How?
I've got a solution, a semi-solution to our problems.
Is it swallowing the artist too?
That's one of the solutions. There's a plan A and a plan B. Plan A is me and you become politicians and kill the rest.
Kill the rest?
We'll swallow the rest. The rest of the politicians. But plan 2 could be that we buy security uniforms and we go to all these...
Sneak in?
Yeah.
There's a dude that has like a... It's on TikTok, but he knows how to sneak into SoFi Stadium.
Oh, I've seen people that they turn up to like festivals on their gates and they're wearing high-vis jackets and they'll just be like, oh, I'm here to do like the electrics on this like stage or something, and they'll just be like, all right.
Honestly, just show up with a ladder and a high-vis vest and I think you're good.
One of us try security, the other tries high-vis, and let's just see. We'll just go around to random places in Vegas and try and
let me just be a police officer.
Or I'll go to one of them and I'll be like, I am Mr. Brooklyn Bowl. I own the place. But I don't know. I fucking hate people charging me money because I don't want to spend money.
Yeah, man.
I'm not like even tight, but like you're going from having like 50% profit to 90% profit for your own fucking greed.
That's so fucking crazy, dude.
Also, all the celebrities charging this. I hope we all remember how they acted during COVID.
Yeah,
when they were sat in mansions crying, saying we're all in this together, and then leaving and going outside. We're all stuck at home. Average Taylor Swift ticket price. He's Googling. Resale price, that says, though. So the average resale price for... It says the concert.
But see, seats were ticketed or priced between $49 and $450, bro.
Okay, so for the US leg, so the US part of Taylor Swift's tour, tickets were priced between $49, which is probably like nosebleeds, and $449 down, and then VIP packages ranging from $200 to $900. And now the resale price is $1,600. That's fucked.
We see average ticket price for Beyonce's tour. I guess Beyonce's wasn't too bad.
It seems to fluctuate quite a lot though. Like the one in Miami is 76, the one in Vegas is 122.
I think it's just based on demand or just because I think we just get fucked on the back end because we're in a tourist spot. Like,
did Beyonce and Jay-Z tour together?
I don't think so. It's not, at one point, I think they did.
That makes sense.
Type
in Harry Styles. I know he just did his tour. We're Googling...
I've been to a Harry Styles concert. I don't think it was that bad.
You have?
It was like 180.
When was it, though? Was it this year?
Probably like a year ago. 2070.
But still, 180 when he was in what? How many seater stadium?
It was the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
So again, like 1,600 people. Like why? Like you can charge $50 off that. You can charge 130. Charge 100.
Yeah, low ends of 190
to 3,000.
Yeah, I don't remember how much I spent, but I got them for my girl's birthday for Christmas or something like that. I don't remember honestly. But yeah, man, just like stop trying to keep the little man down, bro. I already have enough problems.
We're just whittle baby boys. We can't afford the tickets.
If only I was a fucking millionaire, like I wear a fucking drop in the. It's a fucking $500 is a drop in the bucket.
It's because we need to follow someone's advice and have passive income and
I need to get into Forex. I need to get into a pyramid scheme and just fuck around low key.
We need to invest in Herbalife.
All right, we're gonna start selling Mary Kay house to house.
Or do you have Avon in America?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, there's an insult in Scotland when they say your dad sells Avon. Anyway, me and Derrian are going to stop the podcast now to go out and sell Mary Kay, Avon, and Herbalife.
Yeah, no more podcasts. No more of us ranting. We could be making dough. We could be making money.
We're making that sweet dough to pay for our concert habit.
Yeah, man.
Fun. Oh, the Las Vegas Sphere. Is that going to hold concerts? What is that?
Yeah.
That's going to hold concerts.
It's a venue, bro.
That's going to be so expensive.
Yeah. But see, the first year, you know who's only performing?
Who?
U2. Yeah.
Do you remember when you bought an iPhone 4
and then they preloaded the fucking song?
What?
That was so scummy, bro. Bono, if you're listening to this shit, you're number 2, bro.
Who's number 1?
Nah, he's number 2.
But who's number 1?
It's a South Park joke where Bono's literally poo.
Oh. Okay. But who the fuck is gonna go see U2? Like, surely they're not that big.
Also, who's gonna see U2? Do they really think they're gonna fucking sell out a whole year worth of a fucking of shows?
Should we go and see him?
Yeah, low-key, we should
Let's
fuck
just
around.
go fucking see him.
Hello.
That's actually a pretty good song.
Yeah, low-key.
They've got some songs.
Kinda that shit kinda hit.
Or With or Without You. If they sung that, I think I'd cry.
Actually, wait, never mind. You too.
You're back on that.
Wait, I'll see you for a year.
Wait, check out the prices. We end up being U2's biggest fans.
we buy tickets for every day.
If they're not selling out, hopefully they'll be cheap. Ooh, September 29th. Ooh, prices start at $220. $381.
Yeah, bro. These are like the first set of shows too, so it's like imagine being here, just the screen. It's like you're seeing Oppenheimer in IMAX, and then you see fucking
Bono and his Irish face,
his big ass chin,
and his yellow sunglasses.
Let me get into the red zone
For
$4 grand.
That sounds vaguely like a threat.
Yo,
as
low
well.
key, $384 for this area is not bad.
What's the nosebleeds saying? Or are they nosebleeds?
No, I mean really.
That's
The
669.
whole reason this was built is that technically there isn't a nosebleed.
But they're not in the center though.
They're not.
So
But it's kind of like curved, so you can kind of still see them, like a theater.
But that's how most concert venues are.
But it's just the way that the MSG Sphere is built.
MSG, isn't that the fucking additive they use
in American
restaurants?
food.
No, they use it in England as well.
I think it's like salt, right?
Probably. I'm not knowledgeable on that. I'm knowledgeable on how much I love you.
Wait. This is
There's a baby
this is
in
the
a
actual
bubble.
website with a baby in the bubble. Wait, dude, low key
Wait, $49.
opens 9/29.
Tickets from 140, but then below it says 49. Sold out. Ooh, tickets from 1,450. Let's buy it. So people are going to see them.
And then
They have 4 shows sold out.
It's not a year. It's pretty much just a month. It's like a full month.
Wait, that's it? They've only got those shows? No, November.
Oh, never mind. It's a lot of fucking shows. Dude, imagine.
love
Hey,
them.
Bono, let's fucking get you for like 5 months at the
Yeah, I
MSG
know.
Sphere.
Also, like, I know you like U2 are big, like from back in the 80s and 90s, but like, I'm sure there's someone bigger than them. They could have sold out easier.
Let's listen to a fucking U2 song at the end of this, and we'll come back and be like,
Yeah.
"What's your favorite U2 song?" What's here? But out of
Oh,
curiosity,
mate, look at their little outfits.
20 million.
20 million monthly listeners on Spotify, U2 have.
That's not good. I mean, in comparison to other artists,
Yeah, Bad Bunny. Like, you could have got Bad Bunny.
Bad
at the Sphere.
Bunny would have sold that bitch out.
Also, I don't know if Taylor Swift would have said yes or no, but like,
I think she would have said yeah.
worth a fucking go if she's got 99 million users.
Yeah, man. You would sell that out for fucking years, I want to say. Like a whole year would sell out.
Or the ghost of Michael Jackson.
Look at their on tour. Their on tour on Spotify is literally just the Sphere.
Sphere, Las Vegas. You know, it reminds me of Josh from
Oh
Drake
shit, it
and
opens
Josh.
this month. I forgot.
Well, no.
This coming month.
We're not in September when we're recording this.
We're in September tomorrow, though. Hello.
Oh, beautiful day. Nice to be on one of the football highlights. Oh, fucking hell, you two. You two.
Who would you want at the Sphere?
Well, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to work out who would
I'd fuck around and see Tame Impala at the Sphere.
Tame Impala would be good.
Yeah, Tame Impala would be fucking
You know
nice.
the Phoenix, when we went to see Phoenix Live and they did the whole zooming out of like that, the Severe would.
Hey,
fuck
if
you up.
Daft Punk ever come back, Daft Punk at the Sphere.
Daft Punk, that would be good.
Dude, I think I'd kill myself after the show.
Yeah, I think I'd die whilst watching it. Oh, mate, that would be good.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, last week we gave each other some homework.
Just songs to listen to.
Songs to listen
Songs to listen to.
to. I gave you my band. Well, not my band, but I gave you Pulp. And you gave me the Grogans.
All right.
And I gave you 3 songs. I gave you Common People,
Yeah.
Disco 2000, and Do You Remember the First
Hey,
Time?
man. I want to say Pulp is fucking good music. That was a good recommendation.
Yeah.
And I had listened to Do You Remember the First Time? I don't know where. It had to have been either at a bar or fucking a video game. Because that's it.
So clearly you don't remember the first time.
I don't remember the first time. But I remember listening to that song for the first time at But yeah, good music, man. I was even like going back listening to their like old music, like their fucking like first album.
Yeah,
and just to listen to their first album to like their most recent now is kind of fucking crazy because you can tell the change, the evolution of their style.
Well, they formed, I think he was like 16 or something. They formed in 1978.
So wild.
And it's crazy because they're like also then like he was like in his 20s or like maybe early 30s in the 90s. So like he was young.
Yeah, but yeah, man. If you guys want to, you guys should check these out. Check Pulp out. Good music. I mean, they don't make music now, but
again,
they're still touring though.
In Mexico City.
Yeah, man.
And Uruguay.
Check them out at Mexico at the Festival Corona Capital 2023. Yeah, man. Good music. Good pick.
Well, I'm glad you liked. Jarvis Cocker is the lead singer, and Michael Jackson was performing at one of the award shows. I'm not sure if I said this last week.
No, you didn't.
Michael Jackson performed at one of the award shows, and he got on stage and mooned him. He was singing like "We Are the World," one of his like environmental songs.
Fuck?
And he got up on stage and mooned him.
Hey, man, they still have 2 million... 2.5 million monthly listeners.
Which I don't think is bad, again, for like a very 90s band and a very like British didn't crack America band.
Yeah, man.
Not bad. But you gave me the Grogans.
Yes, sir. What'd you think?
I liked them. I actually have some notes about them. So...
Oh. See, I should have fucking written down some notes. I really just... So, how I listened to Pulp, I was either at work or I was over here, like, just, I don't know, looking up fucking things to talk about. I didn't find much, but I would just be chilling in my room, listening to them in the dark.
So I listened to them at home, and I listened to them when I was at the gym, and I really enjoyed them when I was at the gym, even though they're not typically gym music, but it was good. So their song, Washed Out, was the... So you gave me 3 songs, so you gave me Black, Washed Out, and I Can't Read Your Mind.
Yes, sir.
So Washed Out was the first one I checked out, because you said that was your most liked. Mm-hmm. The intro to that was really good, and it was really interesting, because as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, I know this. But I knew I hadn't heard the song, but I knew I'd heard the rhythm of the guitar, like the melody. Mm-hmm. And it turns out I fucking went through my entire playlist, because I knew it was something I listened to. And the intro on the guitar is the same to the bass outro on Kitty Sucker, which is a Frank Carter and the Rattlesnake song. And they only play it once in Frank Carter and the Rattlesnake, so, like, weird that I remembered it, but, like, almost identical. However, the Grogans one came out in 2018, and Kitty Sucker didn't go out until 2019. I'm not accusing them of plagiarism.
Grogans first.
But I thought the Grogans were good. I thought they have a nice DIY sound.
Yeah, man.
They reminded me a lot of Skeggs, another Australian band.
Yeah.
Now, I was like looking them up as well, because I was like, oh, these are from the same place, but no, they're like opposite sides of Australia. But again, I like the DIY sound. I like they definitely have that Australian sort of indie, semi-punky vibe on a few of their songs. Yeah. Like the song Black is like nice and slow. I like really good.
I like how they just don't stick to necessarily one genre. They kind of do anything, and it sounds like they just really record something that's like, oh shit, this is like in my head. Let's fucking record it. Let's see what it is. Like,
yeah, and they're getting some good sound. Like they have like a feel about them, but they're also getting a lot of sounds out of that. So I was really enjoying them, and I was glad you suggest them. I cannot read your mind.
It's one of their newer songs.
Yeah, and I wondered if you picked that because it was newer.
Yeah.
But again, that's nice, fast pace. Again, some of them are slow. Their album Grogan Grove and Twangs and Cans, both of them like really remind me of Skeggs' album covers. I don't want to keep comparing them to Skeggs, but if you do happen to listen to Skeggs, you'll like the Grogans. If you like the Grogans, you'll like Skeggs. And who are we saying the Skeggs? We said before, because I played you Skeggs in the car. Uh-huh. And we said they remind you of somebody else. Who was it? It was...
I don't fucking remember.
See, now I'm gonna
think about that, and we'll just circle back on the next.
It was
the Growlers.
Because the lead singer is Skeggs.
Yeah, he's got like a fucking like raspy. Yeah. I know. Damn, I'm surprised you remember that. You got a fucking good noggin in there.
I have the autism memory.
But yeah, man. It's. I think. How do you listen to new music? How do you? I feel like everybody has a ritual when it comes to like new music. If your favorite artist releases something,
100%.
How do you listen?
I am very particular about how I listen to new music. So I used to really enjoy the Spotify like Release Radar or like Discover Weekly, but I sort of went off that, and now I just go to the artist and go to radio, and we'll just try any new songs from there. But like if a band that I listen to releases something. Obviously they'll release the singles first, but I like just to play the album. I always like to play the album in order of how they put it. Like I don't just go on the album and shuffle it. After a while, obviously it just comes in my playlist. But they put, I feel like some bands probably just put it in any order. They don't really care. But I feel like a lot of bands want it in
There's a method to the madness.
Yeah, because an intro song on an album is so important, and an outro song equally is important. You want to open the album.
I 100%
close
agree.
It. And so. Like, if it's a new single, I'll just listen to it, whatever. If the day the actual album's released, like, I like to... Like, music makes me want to walk around or run or something, so I don't like staying still when listening to music, so I often do this weird pacing thing, which sounds like fucking awful, but it's just because I'm enjoying myself and I'm stupid.
Yeah.
But I really like listening to them when I run, like, any music when I run. It just, it's pre-workout, like, without any chemicals. But yeah, I always listen to the album the way they've done it, and so I get the feel.
I agree with you, man. I that's one of the reasons why I only particularly buy certain albums in vinyl, is if I can only listen to them from front to back. Like,
yes,
like 100%. I'm not going to buy a vinyl record because I like 4 songs.
Yeah, but if I'm going to buy an album on vinyl, which I don't have many of, I have a couple, but it's because every single song
is a banger. Yeah, man. I completely agree. I have an odd way of listening to music. I have to listen to it 2 times, and once it's always got to be in the car, and the other time has to be literally me in the dark, just hyper focused on the music. Like I could be in the dark in this room, lights off, and just me staring at my Spotify, like. Just reading the song, like titles and shit. But yes, 100% listening to the song in its order that it released. I'm
also a big advocate of album covers should mean something. I hate when an album cover is just a photo of the band. And there's like certain exceptions to that. Like if it's a drawing of the band, it's good. But an album cover should not necessarily represent the thing, but it should be an indication of like what the music is like.
Yeah. Back to the whole fucking order. Kanye West, not to get on this fucking guy. He released, so Donda released, and that's because his label wanted to release it, not because he wanted to.
Okay.
So it released, and it released in this order, right?
Yeah.
In this order.
He's showing me the order, by the way. He's not just
so I'm showing him like, all right, if those of you who've listened to Donda or seen the playlist, it's Donda Chant, Jail, God Breathed, Off the Grid,
God Broth,
Hurricane, Praise God, whatever, right? But then if you listen to the deluxe, which he says that that's how he wanted the album to release, it's in such an ugly way, like... It's like Donda Chant, Hurricane, Moon. I just don't think this... Okay, this is how he wanted the album to release, but I somehow think that the label did a much better job organizing the music than he did.
Well, the label's obviously got marketing involved.
But it's like... It just sounds like completely different albums if you listen to the Donda Deluxe compared to the regular Donda. So, if anything... If you guys are big Kanye West fans, you don't have to be a big fan of his, but if you're interested in listening to this, hey, take a gander at Donda Deluxe and Donda.
Which one should they listen to first?
Listen to Donda first, and then listen to Donda Deluxe. Donda Deluxe will make you dislike the album somewhat.
Okay.
Donda, the first version that came out, the non-deluxe, I don't know. I'm just... Maybe it's because it's the first... listen I ever gave this whole album. I just like this set list a lot more than that deluxe.
I don't like the album cover.
Oh yeah.
No imagination. It's just a black square.
I bought this vinyl, by the way, and it's literally just a black square. But yeah, there's 4 LPs in that bitch. So
fair enough.
Yeah, man. Definitely, there is a method to the madness.
Well, what do you think about concept albums?
Give me an example.
So, American Idiot by Green Day is actually a concept album where it follows a story. Oh no, you don't think that? Well, you won't think that is again because I think we all listened to it when we were like,
yeah, when I was a fucking kid. I was playing Tony Hawk's American Wasteland or some shit when this fucking came out.
You've gone to the song, not the album.
Oh. We're looking up the album.
Yeah, it's right there. Up, yeah, to the right. Yeah, that one. But yeah, that is technically a concept, so it follows...
Jesus of Suburbia? Good fucking song.
Good song. I mean, to be fair, it's a good album. It was just ruined by the fact that the wrong people liked them, and then we also listened to it when we were like cringy 8 and 9 year olds.
Yeah.
But no, it's a pretty good album. Pretty solid. It did, I mean, I don't know if you know the story of Green Day like that well, but like obviously they had Dookie, which was huge, but the other albums never really were that popular until American Idiot came out. Like this album Nimrod didn't do so well. Insomniac I think is fine, but I don't know how well it did commercially. And then I can't remember the other album if it's just called Warning, but it's the song that has Warning on, the album that has Warning on, but that just didn't do great. But Green Day's still going.
Yeah, man. They're still touring. They're still doing their thing.
In Louisville. Louisville or Louisville?
Louisville.
Hey, they're when we were young.
Yeah, they're going to be at when we were young.
Which is also fucking bullshit how expensive that is for the fact that it is basically one day. And then they just play again.
And that's, once again, Live Nation up to their dirty fucking tricks, man.
Like, hey, good fucking lineup. Fuck you, though. It's one fucking day. Like, it's not like a really good lineup where you have 3 days of all really good lineups. You have the same people back. So, I don't know, fucking...
Yeah, man, I got a big bone to pick. It's just like, all right, all those artists on there, on that set list, like that whole like lineup, I feel like they have more than 30 minutes worth of content.
Yeah.
But to just have them back to back, going back and forth, like...
And they're going to play the same songs.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck? Just make it 2 days. Let people enjoy themselves, because I feel like, if anything, it feels rushed almost.
It does as well. And
like an iHeartRadio, where they have the fucking timer on, like rushing the band to get the fuck off the stage, because next one's got to go.
I don't know the actual way they do it as well, but it looks like Blink and Green Day are on at the same time. I don't know how it does it, but if that's the case, that's so fucked, because there's going to be so many people that want to see both that might only have a day ticket.
Yeah.
It's just fucking... if I'm wrong, I'll swallow my words. But if I'm right...
He'll also swallow Taylor Swift.
We've got a lot of people to swallow from this episode. Yeah. But we're not swallowing you two.
No. What are your gripes with music today? The young folk.
I don't care what people listen to. Like, I think music is very subjective. If it does it for you, it does it for you. Like, even if I think it's crap, it doesn't mean it's crap. Like, my opinion on music is...
I'm trying to think of the point where... Because we've all met those people where they're like...
Oh, no, I know what you're going to say. I think I know what you're going to say. It fucking pisses me off. What music do you like? Oh, I listen to everything. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. No, mate, you don't listen to everything. And if you do listen to everything, it's just so annoying. It's so annoying to have a conversation where you like, ask them about something. They'll be like, yeah, no, I don't really listen to them. I listen to everything. If you listen to everything, you listen to everything. You can't say I listen to everything. Oh, I don't listen to that. Oh, I've never really given them a go. Blah, blah.
Realistically, I don't think you can listen to everything.
Everyone, as well, even if you, like, hey, everyone listens to multiple genres, and genres that you might not think they listen to, but no one listens to everything. And you're allowed to listen to everything and still have a preferred music genre. Whereas, like, oh, you like, what's your favourite? And you'd be like, oh, I listen to everything, but I like, it's such a better answer than, oh, I listen to everything. Like, are you just telling me that you listen to so many things that you can't name one band that you listen to that we might fucking have in common? I think
people gravitate towards I listen to everything because it's not a wrong answer, they think.
But there's not a wrong answer to music. It's a subjective thing. And also, if somebody wants to argue...
I want you to like me.
But, if you go, hey, what do you listen to? And they go...
I listen to everything, Michael. I want you to like me.
If say someone asks you what music you like, and you say, oh, I like Travis Scott. And they go, Travis Scott's really bad. You go, I don't fucking choose to like these people. They just sound good to me and I like them. Fuck off. Like, that's how music works.
Scott? Or do you also like murdering children?
I've never sat there and been like, oh, I don't like this, but I'm going to decide to like it. That's not how, liking
I've
something
decided.
Yeah.
I'm a Morrissey fan.
This is terrible, but I'm going to like it because that's not how music works. If somebody fucking likes a band that you don't like, get over it. And it is annoying when you have to hear bands you don't like. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and not complain about it, but you can't knock somebody else for listening. You can knock them if they're listening to music they know you hate in front of you. You can't knock them for listening to music, man. It's a personal thing.
I've decided I'm a Tim McGraw fan.
I've decided we're U2 fans, so we did decide that today.
We decided we're U2 fans.
I hate people that say listen to everything. It's such a non-answer. It's like asking someone, like one of those, like, oh, would you rather do this or would you rather do that? And they're like, neither. Yeah, I get you wouldn't fucking rather I guess I get that you don't want to do either, but that's not the point of the question. The point of the question is you have to pick two shit situations.
Michael literally took a bite out of the mic right now. He's fucking feral.
I've started the swallowing. That definitely wasn't me. Alright. I'm going to take a deep breath for a minute so you can keep me entertained.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of wanted to hear it. I wanted to hear it on the fucking recording.
You biting the... Have you ever seen the fucking interview of the Australian couple and the guy's like doing the impression of the dog and he just goes like, like all over his wife's face?
No.
You need to check that out. I don't know what to type in, like Australian man dog impression.
Man barks at wife.
I think it is. I think if you type in Australian man dog impression, you'd find it on YouTube. Are we YouTubing it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. If you're at home, Australian man dog impression, maybe. All right, you want to give our week's homework for this week?
Yeah. See, I forgot the main portion. What's I gonna call it? The format.
Yeah. I went first last time, so you can give me your band.
Okay, I'll go first. All right, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you a little change of pace.
Okay.
Men I Trust.
That's the band.
That's the band.
Or you just want me to listen to men that you trust?
I was just gonna list off.
Yeah.
Donald Trump. So the band's called Men I Trust.
Yeah.
Alright. My favorite song, their most popular song. God damn.
So I'm trying to throw a toy for the dog.
Men I Trust. And I got their most popular song,
Yeah.
but it's also my favorite song.
Okay.
Show Me How. Next song, Numb, which is a pretty good song.
No, the like Linkin Park one.
Numb. That's not even Numb. I think this is the end or in the end.
Yeah, it's in the end you're doing.
And then Hard to Let Go.
Hard to let go.
It's a change of pace, Michael. So if you fall asleep, man, let me know.
What they like? What's the genre?
Let me read you their little bio here. I'm pulling up the Spotify because I like to, quote the bio over here. So, they also have a show coming up over here.
Nice.
Anyways,
That's a woman. No.
The story of Men I Trust's rise to indie fame is a bit more abnormal than most. The group initially started with their lead singer, and in 2014, keyboardist Dragos C. We're just gonna say Dragos C.
Chirac.
And bassist guitarist Jesse Caron, both Quebec music graduates
I'm sure that's pronounced Caron.
and high school friends.
So these people are French.
Yeah. I mean, they're French Canadian. They're French Canadian.
Yes, they're
It
French.
doesn't count.
They're French to me.
It doesn't count. They're different. Anyways, they're more like chill vibes. What is their fucking? I don't think Spotify puts them in a genre. Should. This is chill vibes.
Chill
bro.
vibes is usual. Levitate,
Indie
Golden
pop?
Hour,
Indie pop, I guess. Indie, yeah, they're indie.
bedroom pop. Okay, so no, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, they're a moment. They're a vibe. You'll levitate. You will literally levitate. I think listening to Show Me How. But yeah, they got like Oracle Jazz, Uncle Jazz, good song. Sugar. I don't know, just their top few songs. Their popular songs are good.
Nice.
I mean, I haven't heard a bad song from them, so
Okay. No, I'm looking forward to it.
that's what I got, man.
Give him a go.
What do you got for me?
So, I'm throwing a little spanner in the works. Nah, I'm joking. I'm going to give you a British rapper, Plan B. Have you heard of Plan B? Or
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, but you're not going to... I don't think you'll know the songs that I'll give you. So, he was a producer. He's also made a film called Ill Manners. I'd love to give you something off there, but if we're going to follow our format, my favourite... Nah, that's definitely the wrong one. It's the one with the crown down there. I'm just directing him. No, back with the crown. Yeah, that one. That's it. Okay, so his most popular song is She Said.
Okay.
It's a good song. And that's from the album The Defamation of Strickland Banks, which is a concept album. It's also rap and Northern Soul mixed together.
Northern Soul.
Yeah. My personal favourite is the song Love Goes Down.
Okay.
I think you'll enjoy that. And then I don't know whether to take the last song from his Ill Manners album or more from the Defamation. No, you know what? I will give you from his Ill Manners album, Drug Dealer.
Drug Dealer.
Yeah. Again, I'll give you one last one. Stay Too Long is something worth it, but you don't have to listen to that for the...
All right, this is
purpose.
I don't know what the fuck do they call it? Honorable mention.
Honorable mention, yeah.
Okay.
I really like him. I think he can mend his genres together. I purposely didn't read his fucking bio because it's like...
It's fucking long.
And it doesn't really say much actually about him. It just says his real name, which is Ben Drew.
Ben Drew.
Why would they give him the real name? Like, I bet, do they do that for every person that has a fake name or like an artist name?
I don't know, man. He's just dragging a cigarette in his picture.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, this is rap.
It's with the songs I've given to you. One isn't rap, one is rap and Northern Soul together, or two are rap and Northern Soul together. He's also worked with Chase and Status if you do like the drum and bass.
Okay.
But next week I'm going to give you a really unknown one. I was tempted to give them to you today, but they're releasing an album next week, which is why I'll mention them next week.
I'm gonna give you something different next week.
Are you going to give me YouTube?
Now we both have to do YouTube.
If you do like Ill Manners, the album, I don't know how much you'll listen to. If you do end up listening to that and you like it, he's got a whole film. That's like from a film. The film also has Riz Ahmed in. You know him. He's from Four Lions. He's in Venom. He's a really good actor. He has a film called Sound of Metal.
He's from Venom.
He's in Venom. He's like the sort of evil guy that owns the
He's
lab.
schizo.
But he's in a film called The Sound of Metal. Sound of Music.
Okay.
He's in Sound of Metal. I've seen it before. I watched it the other day. Fucking great film. If you're into films, Sound of Metal.
Yeah, man. I think I might give it a listen. I might give it a watch.
You gave me 3 songs. I've given you 2 fucking films and like
A fucking
3
movie.
albums. Yeah.
Man. Hey, you guys got any recommendations?
Keep them coming.
Throw them in the fucking comments. Or, I mean, not keep them coming. Start coming.
Start coming.
You know, we want some feedback.
You want them to start coming and you're going to swallow.
Hey. Yo. Anyways.
Yeah, start your comments. Give us suggestions. We'll listen to them. We'll go out to places.
Yeah.
Don't give us suggestions to go out to artists that ticket prices are over like $400 though.
Yeah, and also don't put Morrissey in our fucking mentions.
You seem pretty set on that.
No Morrissey. We listened to enough.
He he leaves stage because it's cold, so we won't be able to see him anyway.
Yeah. It's too cold for us to be playing Morrissey now.
It's way too cold at, 107?
Alright, well, that's been the Third Friend Podcast.
That's us. We're going to shut up now and go and listen to some U2.
Go drink our pain away.
Goodbye.
Wait,
What?
we can't let you go. We didn't even let you know what we were drinking.
Oh.
We're drinking, well, we drank. Modelo Negra Especial. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's pretty...
All right.
We did drink them.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.